Good evening, my friends, and welcome back to Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and it is happy hour time. It is Thursday night. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's 5:35 somewhere. So raise a glass with me. Such a good time. Oh my goodness. I hope you all had a good holiday weekend if you celebrate, and it's a good weekend if you didn't. And we're a day earlier, which means we're actually at the time that most people go out drinking with their friends. So I hope you're watching this in a bar, socially distanced from other people. I hope you've asked the bartender to put it up onto the telly over there. I hope you have, because it's amazing. We have a wonderful show for you here tonight. Because not only are the guests amazing, you are amazing at home. Kathy Evans is watching the show. Hello, Kathy. And Keith Hauk is watching. Oh my gosh. And the show is only on YouTube right now. So if you're watching it anywhere else, that's amazing, because that means you're somehow pirating the signal. But we have the Zenith players with us. We have the Langers Ball with us. And you are with me. So let's get our toasts ready, raise our glasses, and have a good time together. And let's start the show. Oh my goodness, we are all here. And we might even have an extra guest later on tonight. Mystery guest. Ooh. Yeah. Michael's like, is it me? I don't know. Wait, is it Bernie Sanders? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I am still trying to get Bernie Sanders, because a former political aide for him has his direct phone number and is like, I'll ask him for you. I'm like, all right, cool. Thank you. So anyway, Claire, TJ, Hannah, Michael, how you doing?
Really well. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. I was trying to decide if I should lie or tell the truth. We're both lying today.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were good. You were going to go with lying? Oh, my goodness. And why were you going to go with lying, Langers Ball?
We're having a rough week, but that's okay.
I hit the wrong button. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you're having a rough week. Anything you want to share with the internet? Because, it's just between you, me, and the internet.
We've got a sick chicken.
We have a sick chicken.
And we're trying to, diagnose her over the internet and treat her over the internet,
Yeah.
But aside from that, we're doing great.
Yeah.
It's the happy hour. It's the happy hour. So let's be happy.
Let's be happy on the happy hour. I like that. And Claire and TJ, how are you doing, Zenith players?
Does your chicken have a little thing on its foot?
No, she... We think the good news is that we think we know what's wrong.
And the good news is that
it's not our fault.
It's not anything that we didn't catch earlier.
So that's good.
The bad news is it may be fatal.
We think it's her liver. And
dear sweet God.
So yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Anyway, sorry. We have chickens too, and we just saw.
We know how to cure one chicken ailment.
So we thought.
Okay.
Is it Bumblefoot?
Yeah, it's Bumblefoot.
Yeah.
It's
No,
horrifying.
I'm surprised that she doesn't have Bumblefoot though, because she's one of our biggest birds, and she perches super high at night, and every day she just like crashes down. And I'm just like, God, that's gonna kill you someday. But no.
What is Bumblefoot?
Basically an infection in the foot.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
It gets nasty.
And you gotta dig it out.
No, that's censored.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
This is not the show you were intending. Sorry.
You know what? This show is never the show I'm intending. So.
This is now the chicken happy hour. So
chickens have appeared on this show in mass quantities at some point. So there is that. So Claire and TJ, how are you doing this week?
Pretty good. We're what are we doing? We're keeping busy. We're doing more online readings. I'm reading a lot of plays. We're playing a lot of Among Us. So
Among Us, that's really taken off.
It has. And if I don't get to, we play where we're on Discord. So we have the audio going, and when we're sussing each other out, and sometimes it winds up in like a truly like Jack Nicholson from A Few Good Men screaming match. Like,
you want me on that wall? You need me on that wall.
Basically,
I get that. Yeah, absolutely. So, so is that what you're nerding out about this week as well? I mean, like, are you going to go on a Among Us rant?
I can't. My rant is solely saved for when I'm throwing TJ under the bus.
Whoa.
My little Among Us character actually last week offed TJ right in front of, Patrick Brockway's little Among Us character. And I argued the case so strongly, I got Patrick kicked off the ship. So.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that sounds serious, but I since we're now mentioning other characters in the Zenith universe. Oh wow, what did I just hit? That's weird. All right, how about? Oh no, you know what? I don't hate it. Let's talk about what else? What you've got going on this week, dear Brutus.
Dear Brutus, hey, you got the poster that I didn't send you because it's Thursday.
Yeah, because I'm busy and I snoop.
Awesome, that's great. Yeah, so it's been described as Midsummer Night's Dream for adults. I don't think, the thing that confuses me about that is that Oberon literally straight up kills a fairy in Midsummer, but that's besides the point. They go, a group of friends go to a cabin in the woods, then they go out into the woods, and things change for them. So it is similar to Midsummer in some ways. There is a Puck-like character involved. The name comes from a different Shakespeare play altogether.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I figured that much, yeah.
And
and J.M. Barrie's involved, so.
Yep.
Yes, it was written by J.M. Barrie, who you may know better from Peter Pan.
I do. I know him personally, and he's a bit of a weird guy.
Well,
Oh, goodness gracious. So, why Dear Brutus?
I was looking for something. We've been kind of on a kick lately with doing things that are very rarely done. And I was looking for something that's done by an established playwright, an established author, but not necessarily something that everybody knows. And that's kind of how we settled on this.
Well, fantastic. So, is that also, since we're in the J.M. Barrie universe now, going to mean Peter Pan is in our future?
Possibly. We looked at the script several weeks back. We were considering it, and it needs some editing. There are just certain
characterizations, and stereotypes, and things like that.
Sure.
They
absolutely
fall into our philosophy.
Okay, very good. And you seem to be treading lightly around the term racist. So I'm going to say
there's that. There's a healthy dose of sexism in there.
Also, you would need a metric ton of children to do that show, and also to have be good child actors as well.
There's that. Although I mean, we've kind of broken. We've got miraculously several child actors
that like us
and are good. Like reading them.
I love directing children. It's great. My patience for directing children is amazing. My patience when directing adults is less amazing.
Yeah.
The more you should know. the less leeway I'm going to give you.
That sounds brilliant. But also, we do know that it will be, as Janine Rinker says, not just a rare piece, but a well-done piece, since the Zenith players are doing it. So
I see what you did there.
Mutual fan and friend Janine Rinker. So well, thank you. Yeah, that's good. But so you're going to be doing that, and the Whiskey Outlaws is coming back, a thing that's going to be happening, and so we're gonna. Oh, really? You're just going to hold up a tiny version? You're not going to hold up a really gigantic version?
Well, we don't have it yet.
You don't have it yet. You don't have a gigantic version of the vinyl release of Whiskey Outlaws by the Langers Ball, which is currently a Kickstarter? What?
So we have a Kickstarter. This album was always meant to be put out on vinyl, but frankly, we didn't have the scratch when it was time to
Lean
press
towards
it.
Hannah. You love her.
Didn't have the scratch when it was time to press it. So, there it is. It's right there. So it's the 5-year anniversary of this album. This is our most bombastic album that we put out. It's the last album that we recorded with our full band, and we are running a Kickstarter to honor its 5-year anniversary and to press it on vinyl. It's going to be on orange vinyl,
just like in that picture,
which is going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing, and you've already surpassed your main goal.
Yeah.
So well done, you.
We set the goal about half of the cost of the project because we really wanted to make sure we hit it.
And we hit it in 2 days because people are amazing.
So that was
cool.
But,
so
we still need to raise some more money to pay for the whole thing, but.
Well, in that case, everyone, what you want to do is go to that link that's right there at the bottom of your screen. It's also going to go into the comments in just a moment. Kickstarter.com/project/TLB/vinyl-release-of-whiskey-outlaws. So easy to remember. Boom! Oh, look at Michael doing that. Look at him also playing with computers. Oh, I'm going to do it too. Boom! Oh,
Michael actually did the painting of the cover.
That is beautiful, Michael. Well done, you, mate.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a watercolor. So
yeah,
I did very intense colors, but yeah. So and then we've got some on our Kickstarter. We've got some T-shirts and some hoodies featuring the back cover art, which is the Langers Ball dead.
Oh, that's fantastic! I love it. Oh goodness. Keith Houck says, "Can't wait to see it in person." Neither can I. I'm very much looking forward to it. Now, how much does someone have to contribute in order to get a copy of it?
The copy of the CD is $15, which we're including the CD because some people think vinyl is cool, but they still don't have a record player. You can get a record for $25, and for all the just music only on the Kickstarter, we cover all the shipping. And then the T-shirts and hoodies go up from there. We've got different tiers. We've got a Vinyl Lover Special, which has 4 records on it.
Different ones too,
4 different records.
Not 4 of the same one.
Yeah, we've got our other two records. There's only 2 of these versions left, but they've got our other 2 records, and a tribute to the band Horselips, which we've got a song on, and that album also features some of the former members of the Pogues and Jake Burns.
You have the Pogues on one of your albums?
On a compilation album, Phil Chevron's band Radiators from Space. We share
vinyl space.
We share a compilation album with them. So
that is bloody amazing. Well done, you. That is.
We were amazed by
fantastic.
Thank you.
Keith is saying he might need to buy a record player. Keith, look at me, Keith. Look at me, Keith. They have them everywhere. Go to a Barnes & Noble. They have them at Barnes & Noble, Keith. Serious. Oh my God, Keith. Jesus.
This is the first record I have word from him. So we're very honored.
Well, I'm very glad that you are going to have it. And Claire and TJ, in true New Jersey style, sound like they are at a diner. So the clanking and the clanking happen, so, yeah.
We've essentially,
but wait, But you're in New Jersey.
We are in New Jersey. We are.
And diners are in New Jersey.
They are. It's true.
You're at a diner.
Diners are everywhere, Shakespeare.
We haven't been in. We're from New Jersey. We haven't been in a diner since like 2019.
Jack Hughes. What was wrong with January and February for you?
It's too cold to go outside.
Also,
It's
that
New Jersey. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, this is very exciting that you have an album, and I'm just so excited that all of this is happening, that great art is happening, and we're getting to the point where we can now be converging of the digital with the physical, and we're all back, starting back up with physical shows. So this is exciting. But speaking of digital shows, Langer's Ball, are you ready to melt some faces?
Let's melt some faces.
Let's do it.
All right, put your Timper information back up on the screen, because I like how yours looks better than mine.
Me too.
That's hard for me to do.
Hannah's like, yeah, me too, Shakespeare. Yours sucks.
Oh, I can do it though. Hang on. We can make this happen. We'll be very techie here.
Are you gonna do it? What song you want to play? What instrument should I wear?
Let's play Whiskey Outlaws. Shall we?
And Bernie's there. There we go.
So here's the title track of Whiskey Outlaws, called Whiskey Outlaws. They're rolling like clouds of locusts, strip your branches bare with lust in their hearts and thirst beyond compare. The window glasses shake, the locks don't keep them out. They'll pass along the shadows, or they'll fill your head with doubt and give a sign of your contrition. Step lightly on the ground, lock up your sons and daughters, you dare not make a sound. Dim the lights and draw the drapes like no one is around. Well, it's far too late for an escape, the Whiskey Outlaws are in town. Beating hard out of your chest, take a bite and leave the rest, just to get a taste of every man, woman, and child. Set fire to your homes, they'll leave this town in ruins, desolate, defeated, living, and be the dead. And give a sign of your contrition, step lightly on the ground, lock up your sons and daughters, you dare not make a sound. Dim the lights and draw the drapes like no one is around. Well, it's far too late for an escape, the Whiskey Outlaws are in town. Here we go now. Oh. And if you think you hear him coming, it's much too late. There's nothing you can do except to sit there and wait. Devil's spawn, they sprung from hell, kicking down the gate. Blood and guts and whiskey is there, intoxicate. Give a sign of your contrition, step lightly on the ground. Lock up your sons and daughters, you dare not make a sound. Dim the lights and draw the drapes like no one is around. Well, it's far too late for an escape, the Whiskey Outlaws are in town. Here we go, I said, oh. Step lightly on the ground, lock up your sons and daughters, dare not make a sound. Dim the lights and draw the drapes like no one is around. Well, it's far too late for an escape, the Whiskey Outlaws are in town.
Woo! Oh my goodness gracious! The Whiskey Outlaws are in town. They are the Langer's Ball, and go Check out their Kickstarter as well. Support their vinyl release of their Kickstarter. Kickstarter.com/project/TLB/final release -of-whiskey-outlaws. So easy to remember. Go there and do it. Go. It's going to be amazing. Oh, my goodness gracious. But, just such wonderful good stuff happening. And Aileen from Chase Treasure, Langer's Ball. Aileen says, wow, super fancy 3-camera setup. Which I want to do, except the fact that, the only reason for me to do it would be to look like I'm doing a news show. But and the severed head was found next to the elevator. Good news for egg fans. They're fine again. I mean, that is, that's the only reason for me to do it. But, I mean, not that I want it. But
that is reason enough.
I agree. But Aileen says, back to the diner conversation. Cut off Claire's face, so let's make Claire big. They moved to New Jersey, and due to the pandemic, they haven't been to one diner. It's depressing. She loves diners. Yeah. TJ had a very surprised-looking face during most of that because he was frozen on my screen. So it was... And I'm good with it. Also, Aileen says, Shakespeare, I can't wait to commingle with you online tomorrow night. That is true, because tomorrow night I am going to be doing Chase Treasure's show. I know, it's crazy. I know, it is insane. I am going to be on the egg extravaganza for Fraulein Elsa's birthday tomorrow night. That's at 8 p.m. And it's going to be so much fun. So come on out. Elsa and I are just going to be being stupid mostly. So, and then there's Chase Treasure music. So what's not to love? So come on out and do that. And I totally did hit the right button. That's excellent. So now let's come to an ongoing part of the show that is near and dear to my heart, and I know all of you, the toasts. It's been a while. We're 23 minutes into the show almost. So let's have a toast. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Michael is going first. Michael is our brave soul.
All right. Well, here's to the Frenchman that loves his wine, and the German who loves his beer, the Englishman who loves his half and half because it brings good cheer, the Scotsman who loves his whiskey straight because it gives him dizziness. But here's to the Irishman, has no choice at all. So he drinks the whole damn busyness.
Ooh, cheers. Well done. Yes. All right. Cheers.
Oh, I didn't.
Awkward eye contact, Paolo Gabanzo, rule of toasting. Yes. All right. Very good. Yep. All right. I love how much Claire and TJ both bug out their eyes for that every week after week. That is fantastic. So I have a question for Hannah. Now, at this point, Hannah, my question for you, accordionista, what are you nerding out on?
Oh, what am I nerding out on? What do I nerd out on? Yeah, well...
You're trying to pick a knitting project.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick a new knitting project. And I knit a lot of socks, which started because I was cold and I have feet that don't fit into adult size socks.
They're pin feet, little pin feet.
I have tiny little pin feet and not giant, but for the ratio of my calves to my feet is very odd. So getting socks that are going to fit my calves and my feet just doesn't happen. So I knit my own socks is the long story short. And but anyway, whatever. So, but I just finished making a new pair of socks that I really, really enjoy. But now I hate being between knitting projects because I feel like really idle. And so I'm trying to because I have so many socks now that I'm trying to like find other things to branch out in. But I get terrified of new projects because I don't want to screw them up. So I'm trying to like make a shrug or something that I can, because I don't like sleeves, because I don't like stuff that like, I don't like to wear things that like dig into my armpits. So I'm trying to like get something that'll like cover my sleeves, but not my whole body. So yeah, that's what I'm nerding out, knitting projects.
You've thought a lot about this.
I have.
I qualify.
I actually opened a Pinterest account just so I could try to find some knitting patterns, and I haven't yet. still.
Well, that I think is perfectly fine. Yes, Pinterest is lovely and wonderful, and I'm a fan of Pinterest. I have it specifically for cooking on my end. So
Better you than me.
I have a lot of cooking and baking projects I like Pinterest for. My wife uses it for everything. So yeah, just absolutely delightful. Let's jump over to TJ Reisner. TJ Reisner, what are you nerding out on?
I suppose I'm going to steal your suggestion and say I'm nerding out on Among Us. It's a super fun game. If you've ever played Mafia, it's basically a theater game. So that's a lot of fun.
It feels like it's a game for theater people.
Yeah, which is, so we started playing. We had like a cast party of Among Us with a bunch of our online readers, and that was a lot of fun. We've just kind of been playing a couple times a week since then, which has been super cool and fun. So if you want a good time, play Among Us.
All right. If we want a good time, play Among Us. That sounds weird. All right, but it is time, dear friends, to do a new segment on this show.
What?
That we don't actually do. I know that we don't actually do very often, but the show is called. Let's change the banner up again. Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour. And there has been, weirdly, precious little direct shameless self-promotion. We've self-promoted a lot, but not shamelessly. And so now, here to shamelessly self-promote the vinyl release of Whiskey Outlaws on Kickstarter, I give you Michael. Now is your infomercial. Now's your infomercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever listened to Whiskey Outlaws and thought, I wish this was on vinyl. I wish this was spinning at 78 rotations per minute. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your day. Because right now, we have got...
Other way. There you go.
This. Right there. God,
This is amazing.
That's so hard to
You're
do.
covering up your mustache.
No, I was, right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are running a Kickstarter. There is just 7 days, a scant 7 days left on this Kickstarter. If you go to this project, you can see in our updates today, we posted a video of the lacquer being cut by the mastering engineer. It's a video. You can hear the song that we just played and watch the grooves being cut into the lacquer that will then go and make this record, which I'm kind of shamelessly self-promoting, but it's also really cool. Hit play.
All right.
Seriously. It doesn't do much, but that's it happening right there. I don't know if you got volume or not, but it's
Oh yeah. No, I didn't connect the volume.
Okay, don't worry about it. But it's cool. You could our mastering engineer. We didn't know he was cutting it today. We knew he was cutting it soon. But he cut the record today. So as soon as we hit the goal, which was 2 days into the kickstarting the project, we got the ball rolling. We're working with art. We're working with production. We're working with manufacturing. And there's the proof right there. It's happening.
That is so cool.
I know. That is a vinyl lathe from the 1950s. It's one of the few working ones in the United States.
Oh wow, that is amazing. So, but wait, hold on,
more?
Michael. There's yes, yes. My screen froze on me. So hold on, but wait, there's more.
Friends, there is more. If you're interested in new T-shirts, new hoodies, we know this pandemic's been long. These clothes are worn out. They're tired. They're bored. You're about to go out into the world again. And folks, we have got some new T-shirts and some new hoodies for you. These are exclusively part of the Kickstarter right now. You can get them ordered to size. We will send them to you. You will put them on your bodies and you will wear them in public.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, shall I keep talking? They're super
Yes, keep talking.
You're going to love these shirts, ladies and gentlemen. These are exclusive Langer's Ball design for the Whiskey Outlaws. And the vinyl comes on color. It's not just normal old black vinyl.
Boring.
No, boring. It's not green vinyl. That was so 2020. No, ladies and gentlemen, this
So
is
Catholic.
orange translucent vinyl. We don't have it here to show you. It's that fresh, that hot, that new.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
There is?
Sure.
I can't wait. There's just 7 days left for this Kickstarter, folks. So Shakespeare's in the bathroom, I think. So click over to that Kickstarter and jump in. We will keep giving you updates. We will be sending out the vinyl right now because of the pandemic is taking extra long to make. There's a shortage of PVC. There's a shortage of cardboard, and the prices have skyrocketed. We have not changed the price point of our records for you, but vinyl is going to take about 6 months to get produced, which is why we wanted to get the ball rolling. So that said, you don't have to wait for your shirts. We're going to order those right away. They'll be shipped out probably in May. Shirts, hoodies, CDs. You'll get a download code for the album so you can start rocking out to it. And then, Keith, you have until about October or November to get a record player.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, there you go. And Keith Houck asks, so I really will say it, but wait, there's more. As Keith Houck asks, just how soft are those shirts, Michael and Anna?
They're so soft. We use a ring spun cotton. All of our shirts are super soft. They're very comfortable. We want our
They're
shirts.
soft enough that even I will wear them. I don't wear t-shirts that have things on them, generally speaking, but these ones are so soft.
All of our t-shirts are super soft, ring spun cotton. They're lovely to wear. A delight.
Oh, fantastic. And so, Langer's Ball, Kickstarter, go support it. Go to the Whiskey Outlaws vinyl release Kickstarter. About a week left. Go click on it. Go do it. Go do the thing. And that being said, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Michael.
I was just going to say, the Kickstarter wraps up next Thursday, and we are going to be doing a wrap-up party on Zoom. You can go to our Facebook page, and you can find out about it. We're doing a live concert and wrap-up party for the last 3 hours of the Kickstarter being live. We're inviting everybody. The whole world is invited to a Zoom party.
We want to break Zoom.
Yes.
That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. So that's next week. Let's break the internet with that. And also let's fully fund it. I mean the Kickstarter is fully funded, but as Hannah was saying earlier, the project itself is not actually fully funded yet. So let's make sure they don't have to shell out any of their own money. That'd be nice. Let's make them internet famous and rich. Internet rich.
I second that. I second that.
Yeah. And by internet rich, I mean you just don't have to worry about it. It's just like,
that's fine.
Do I buy that thing or not? I don't.
Yeah, no. Putting out vinyl costs about $5,000, which is crazy expensive. And so it's an expensive proposition, but it's so much fun to have. It's so cool, and people gravitate towards it. I love having it. So.
Which means
vinyl. This will be 3.
All you need is about another $1,500 then to fully fund it, and so that is fantastic. So make it happen, internet. I believe in you. I believe in you, internet. All right, but friends, I promised earlier a secret special guest, and Michael gave it earlier with Bernie Sanders appearing on screen as the Langer's Bowl were about to perform. However, it is not Bernie Sanders. No, it is the star of tomorrow night's Fraulein Elsa Extravaganza birthday special Ladies Unleashed Chase Treasure Friday night show. God damn, that is a long title. I give you Fraulein Elsa von Berg.
Guten Tag, meine Freunde.
Someone who, just like me, refuses to appear anywhere not in character.
Tis true. I enjoy Elsa so much. I have to be her whenever I have the opportunity.
All right. So, Fraulein Elsa, belatedly, many happy returns to you.
Dankeschön so much.
And,
yes, the actual birthday was last week, but we're celebrating tomorrow night with you here, Shakespeare.
I know. I'm so very excited. It's going to be weird because every time I'm on your show, it just gets
The last time we had the Jeff Goldblum. I wonder what's going to happen this time.
Oh, well, maybe I have a preview of it for you right now. TJ's like, oh, I'm interested. Look how interested TJ is. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. The S is for Shakespeare. Yeah. I'm not going to rip the shirt though because it's nice and it was made for me actually personally. So, and my offspring wife would kill me because I've ripped a shirt on stage, which went over gangbusters. The crowd ate it up, and then she said afterward, "Why did you do that? That was a nice shirt."
Mayhaps you need to design a tearaway shirt just for that purpose.
I really do, or I need or I just need a shirt that can tie clothes, and I just leave it untied, or something. But yeah.
And show all your Shakespearean glory.
Yeah. So, da, 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 da. So maybe I'll do more of that stupidity tomorrow. I have no idea.
I am looking forward to our time together.
Goodness gracious. So, Fraulein Elsa, tell us about tomorrow night's show.
Well, tomorrow night we are having Fräulein Elsa's birthday extravaganza. It is 1 year of Ladies Unlaced episodes. We're just shy by 1 week. Our 1 year anniversary, I believe, is April 17th. So we're doing it a week early because we knew you couldn't wait. They're going to show videos that we have put together throughout the year. And these particular videos might feature yours truly, your birthday girl. And there will be at least one video that has not been shown on an episode of Ladies Unlaced, as well as several greetings from friends from all over the Renaissance Fair world who are going to be joining us. And Herr Shakespeare and I will have hilarity amongst the two of us. You never know where it's going to go when the two of us are together. There will probably be I was going to say there will probably be speech about Hallmark movies at some point because that is our bonding moment.
Can the entire show become about that at some point? And just
Hallmark movies with dinosaurs.
Speaking of Hallmark movies, here's a very dirty song. It's just like, wait, what? Oh goodness! So join Fraulein Elsa and I tomorrow night. It's going to be amazing. And that being said, since you are already on the screen, Fraulein Elsa, do you have for us a toast?
No. Give me a moment. I literally just came from work and started with this. So it is happy hour, is it not? Let me pull out my
very
toast.
happy, yes.
One moment.
Oh, she's looking it up. She's going through the book. She wrote it down so she wouldn't have to remember internet.
Exactly. It's COVID brain. What can I tell you? Pandemic brain. So here we go. I used to know a clever toast, but now I cannot think it. So fill your glass to anything, and damn your souls, I'll drink it.
Ah, I like it. Cheers.
It's the perfect toast for when you can't remember a damn thing.
Awkward eye contact. Palagabando rule. Very good. Very good. All right. And,
Look me in the eyes when you bang me.
Oh. Okay. That's where we went. All right. Yeah. I'm glad the show is only on YouTube now. All right.
Well, Facebook is down right now anyhow. I was trying to tell everybody to come see the show, and I couldn't make a post because Facebook's not working at all. So
well, good. Screw that.
So,
right. By the way,
absolutely nothing except for the vinyl being unable to be pressed because of the shortages that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Did you realize that we are undergoing 2 major food shortages right now?
No.
There's a hash brown shortage and a ketchup shortage.
Oh, I heard about that.
Bad combination.
Exactly. What am I going to do? I don't have hash browns to put ketchup on.
But just hash brown, like not all processed potatoes, just hash brown.
Nine. It's those hash brown patties.
Well,
not
that's
even like
yourself.
Why
you can get tater tots, you can get French fries, but hash brown patties are unavailable.
I don't see the problem here.
Just make them yourselves, people.
Just take the tater tots and smush them.
Put them in a
eat a
waffle
freaking
iron. Have you ever
potato.
done waffle iron tater tots?
Ooh.
Yes, I have.
I
Well,
like
not
that.
tater tots. I've done waffle iron hash browns. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. And if you're wondering, no one has asked me yet. You're all probably thinking, he just put on his glasses because whatever, he put on his glasses. But I put on my glasses so no one knows my secret identity.
Who was just speaking?
I don't know that you're Shakespeare unless I see that big S on your chest.
Thank you. So no lie, I went to a Renaissance fair after. I'm sorry. I went to a diner after the Renaissance fair, and it was filled with people who had been at the Ren fair. And I'm like, oh, cool. Sometimes, like, you go out and like people just kind of like mob you. They all want to hang out with you, talk with you, etc. And I was my normal thing. I have my hat on, I have my glasses on, and like dressed like people. And otherwise, though, I feel like I still very much look like me. And people kept doing. And it's just like, seriously, all I did was put on my damn glasses and my hat.
And you always wondered why Clark Kent was able to masquerade. That's ridiculous. Why would put on glasses make him different?
I do shows, and I could throw my glasses on and in modern clothes just walk right through the lobby of the theater, and nobody knows it's me. It's like I am the girl from every 90s teen movie.
I'm only recognized if I'm with him.
And I'm only recognized because of my stupid mustache.
What if you just got a really good, glued-on facsimile of it, and then like you went clean shaven, and then just like
you could Groucho Marx it.
I could, yeah. I might do that.
We could totally, and then we could be Groucho and Harpo for Halloween.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. So I now have a serious question for a silly person, and that silly person is Fraulein Elsa. Fraulein Elsa, your serious question is from Janine Rinker, who asks, when are they going to make a Hallmark movie with dinosaurs?
Then I star and direct it. That is when it's going to happen.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Yes. Good answer. Good
Jurassic
answer.
Park in love.
Jurassic Park in love. Oh my god.
Because everything is in love, or some really bad Christmas fun.
Jurassic Park actually.
Jurassic Park for the holidays.
I have it. It's for the holidays, so it's Jurassic Parka.
Oh.
The merchandising writes itself. So good. So good.
Jurassic, but it's in New York City, so it could be like in Jurassic Central Park or something. I don't know.
Ooh. I feel like that more is sci-fi though, instead of it's along the lines of Sharknado and all of those movies, instead of Hallmark Channel. Maybe there needs to be
Hallmark to make a bad sci-fi movie, but
they should make a sci-fi channel. They have Hallmark movies and mysteries. They have the regular Hallmark channel. They have the Hallmark movies on demand. They have all these different Hallmark channels, but there is no Hallmark sci-fi.
You know what would work on that? Outlander. Outlander. It's science fiction and it's a romance all at once, so that would work.
Romance.
It's 50 Shades of Plaid. Just admit it.
Not even 50. Just
under all my favorite shade. Every single one.
This is fantastic and brilliant. All right. Well, I think it's time then for another toast. And let us go to Claire Bohannick for this toast.
I don't have anything witty or clever. I was going to toast to Hallmark movies, but now I think we need to toast to dinosaurs, keeping our inner child alive.
Here, cheers. I'll drink to that. Yeah. All right, well done. And Fraulein Elsa and everyone, don't worry. Aileen says, don't worry about those hash browns. They have hash brown patties at Trader Joe's.
We're safe.
So everyone, go to Trader Joe's right now. Let's have a run on Trader Joe's.
Unfortunately, Aileen is not there at this moment because we want them to run on Trader Joe's when she is there to terrify her. Dressed as dinosaurs. Put on the dinosaur costume, that inflatable dinosaur costume.
Keith wants to know, is this why Hallmark cards are so expensive, helping pay for the channels? It's a good question.
I'll admit, although I love Hallmark, I get all of my cards at Trader Joe's.
So do I. Which is why I have a shortage of cards because I haven't been into a Trader Joe's in 13 months. So.
Oh, goodness, yes. So,
but Trader Joe's is one of the few places that's taking the pandemic very seriously, from my experience.
I don't have one near me though.
And we've been able to do grocery
so-
pickup from other ones, and Trader Joe's
Yeah.
doesn't do a pickup. And
Yeah.
I miss many products from
Yeah.
Trader Joe's. This section brought to you by Trader
Actually,
Joe's.
the last time I went to a Trader Joe's, because there used to be a couple things that we could only get there, and I made a special trip, and I had like 6 things on my list, and they were out of like 5 of them. And I was like, you know what? Just not worth the trip, because they're half the time they're out of my stuff anyway. So
Pandemic
have
run.
you ever considered going into politics?
me?
Yes, you.
No.
Because you
No.
were saying, I made you big. What I meant to do is, you were saying they are always out of what I want. It's like you were very specific and hitting the points. And I'm like, Hannah would be a really good politician for the proletariat right there. I mean, like, seriously.
The emphasis with the hand.
The emphasis with the hands. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
She's like, yeah.
I
You are so
feel
very
very
Lots of
I'm a
things I'd be
politician.
good at. There's a lot of things I have no interest in doing.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
far
no.
too much that they could find about me personally, like Ladies Unlaced episodes.
But are you ashamed of that? If you're
Nine.
not ashamed of it, be like the Republican Party and just whatever.
You can get elected in
Oh,
Florida, for sure.
man.
Are you
I'm
calling
going-
me Republican?
No, I said be like. There are certain things that they do that you're like, you know what? It's not a terrible
There's no
move.
standards.
I
and
mean,
no
they are
morals, I
terrible,
think.
but they're not a terrible move. They just kind of own their terribleness. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, by the way, speaking of shameless self-promotion happy hour, Aileen says her bosses would be so proud of the free advertising. This isn't free. I'm sending you a bill. That's
It's
and
like
we are
NBC.
all going to get paid.
Instead of the more you know, it's Trader Joe.
Oh, goodness gracious. I have to ask Michael, though. Michael,
Yes.
what are you nerding out on?
What am I nerding out on?
RV repairs
Yeah, I have recently
acquired.
well, I've recently resealed. I tore into the roof of our RV in because we're going to be heading out starting in June to be performing in shows again. So I tore a giant hole in our RV and I repaired it, and I've been waterproofing the roof. And honestly, that is very boring, and I apologize to the entire audience for mentioning it, but I've been sealing and waterproofing and learning how to waterproof a roof.
But he also spends his evenings like thumbing through the manuals for every part of our RV, and
That's pretty great.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
Fast.
self home repair, rights repair. That's amazing. So well done, you, Michael. Claire, what are you nerding out on?
Can you give me 30 seconds?
I can.
Give me 30 seconds.
Meanwhile, she's running, she's going. This
Right.
30-second break is
Right.
brought to you by Running. By Shakespeare. I'm in running shorts right now because I literally came immediately from my run to do this show. So
those your
I am
running
in running shorts. What's that?
I said, are those your running shoes too?
No. These are my inside slippers that are very, very cozy. Off-screen wife got these for me for Christmas, and I love them.
Nice.
They're
Are,
amazing. And so
are they
thank you.
lined with sheep's fur?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yes, it is.
Queen's
Yes,
Gambit.
it is. Oh my God! Here we go.
This is Mega Chess. And I just ran outside because these chess pieces are really big, so they live outside in our yard. But it's really fun to play.
Have you been watching Queen's Gambit?
Yes! It's so good.
I loved all of that because so much for so relatively little, and that was amazing. You're like, it's really fun to play. I love it.
I just like it so much.
I just like it so much. Oh my God, I love you all. I love you all.
Shakespeare,
Oh.
if it was cool, we wouldn't be nerding out about it, right? So
Not necessarily. I love it, though. I love all of it. And Fraulein Elsa, finally with you. What are you nerding out on?
Actually, I've been nerding out on a game called Wingspan. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but it's about birds and their wingspans. It's a card game, and it's on Steam online, and it's a strategy. It's similar to chess, but with birds.
All right. Bird chess. Bird chess. All right. I like it.
What can I say? I'm becoming the crazy bird lady. Add that to the crazy dinosaur lady. You know, I already love chickens.
I approve.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, they're basically modern dinosaurs, so it makes sense. It's an easy connection.
All right. Aileen is from Chase Treasure, your cohort, your colleague. She says she nerded out on the Resident Alien on Sci-Fi Channel, Siffy. It's fun, and Alan Tudyk is amazing. And then she realized that she typed needed and not nerded. And she said nerded, not needed, Otto. Well done.
Otto always corrects the wrong thing.
He really does. Aileen asks, which birds, Elsa? Is it male chickens?
We will be seeing much of the cock tomorrow night in our birthday episode.
Do you have a noble cock?
Not yet, but mayhaps I received something in the mail from one of our fans. I have not yet opened it, so we will find out. Mayhaps there is a cock in the box for me.
No, that is bad. That's a bad thing. That is a bad thing.
It's one of my favorite songs.
TJ knows the song.
They're from Amazon, so you really have no idea what could be in there. It's the entire world
Jesus.
stacked in that box.
Oh, sweet baby Yoda. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This vodka hitting an empty stomach, I'm just saying.
Oh, sweet god, yeah. And I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out on, honestly, just on my job. I have an amazing job, and this is April is Shakespeare month, and I have made every coffee break specifically about Shakespeare. Not me, Shakespeare, but the world of Shakespeare. So I'm talking with actors and directors and scholars and grad students and writers, and it is amazing. Just talking about the width and breadth of Shakespeare. Claire was talking with us about making about classism inherent in it and making it more approachable and entertaining. We did yoga combined with Shakespeare yesterday. We're going to be talking with.
Does that mean that Shakespeare's climbing on your back, like in goat yoga?
Yeah, I do climb on your back. Okay. That's exactly what I do. It basically.
I will be there for the next session.
Yeah, it's basically Winter's Tale. I mean, that's just exactly how it works. So TJ's like, what? I don't know that version of Winter's Tale at all. But yeah, so that's what I'm nerding out about. I'm nerding out about the world of Shakespeare that this show and like the sister shows have given to me, and it's just kind of amazing. So that's what I'm nerding out about. It's brilliant and wonderful. So real quick, Fraulein Elsa, you have the show tomorrow night
at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yes,
8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm sorry, wrong banner. And anything else to promote whilst you're here?
Just that Chase Treasure is always available with our online merchandise. We have CDs. We are offering verses that we will write for you. We will tape verses for you. And we're starting to go back to Renaissance fairs. So we'll be going to the New Jersey Renaissance Fair for one weekend. And myself and Lady Gwendolyn and Lady Julie will be at the Oklahoma Renaissance Fair for 6 weeks, starting at the beginning of May, running through the beginning of June.
Fantastic. Langer's Ball. You have the brilliant, the wonderful, the amazing Kickstarter that we really need to get fully funded here. Yep, there you go. Well done. Yep, you got it. Anything else that you're promoting right now?
No, not really. We've just we've got
way too many T-shirts on our website. You could go check those out.
Yeah, lots of clothing to wear.
Yeah.
But we have our Wednesday night all request show, and then next Thursday night, a week from tonight, we're doing the Kickstarter wrap up party on Zoom. So check out the link is on our Facebook page.
Sounds fantastic. And Zenith players, what have you got going on that you want to promote real quick?
Dear Brutus on Saturday, not tomorrow, because today is Thursday. Saturday night, Dear Brutus, by Jay and Barry.
The next weekend we have Cymbeline, and then the weekend after that we have our Wheel of Shakespeare, episode 2. It's going to be Midsummer Night's Dream. I apologize in advance for what you have to experience doing this.
Oh, what? Wait, so that is what weekend?
That is. That is going to be on the 24th.
Damn it!
Checkmate.
TJ, do you ever feel like a pawn in Claire's games?
Sometimes.
Shamat. Why am I? Well, so speaking of the weekend of the 24th, I'm going to be at the Smithville Renaissance Fair in Absecon, New Jersey, dear friends, and I do hope that anyone is able to make it. It is a free admission Renaissance Fair, so that is where I'm going to be when, well, not when, but I'm going to be down there for the next night, next day as well, when Claire and TJ are doing the next Wheel of Shakespeare. So, my God, that would be so much fun to do.
There will be an episode 3.
Oh, I know. My luck, it's going to be when I'm also performing. So. Smithville Renaissance Fair, April 24 and 25. I'm also going to be doing Pixelwick, the virtual Renaissance Fair. That is Shakespeare's birthday, Friday, April 23rd. More information on that as we get closer to it. And next week, 12th Night in the Three Bears Take 2. This is the 1-year anniversary show of my social distancing players. Our very first show was on Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, as an effort to keep Renaissance Festival performers semi-quasi-gainfully employed. And this is bringing it back full circle. So it's a slightly rewritten show from last year, talking more about the Murder Hornets than we did before. And I do hope that you can join us. The Indiegogo campaign will be live a little bit later this evening. And I do hope that you can contribute, because the goal is to keep live theatre alive, and the actors in it semi-quasi-gainfully employed. The minimum goal is $100 per performer, and I do hope that you are able to help support that. That being said, that basically does it for me. I do hope you tune in to Shakespeare's Coffee Break, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time. Or if you watch it live, it's on Facebook at Shakespeare's Coffee Break. And you can also watch it here on YouTube later in that day. Reading Sonnets with Shakespeare all month long. There are 2 shows every Thursday, one at 9 a.m. and one at 10:35 a.m. The 9 a.m. is at twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures. Thank you so much to Nat21Adventures and Paolo Garbanzo for hosting me there. And the 10:35 is on my main Facebook page, facebook.com/ShakespeareProves, and here on YouTube. And then, of course, Shakespeare's Shameless Self-Promotion Happy Hour is now Thursdays at 5:35. Thank you so much to everyone who has been here tonight. My dear friend, Fraulein Elsa von Berg. You're going to see her tomorrow with me. The Langers Ball. Oh, my God, in heaven. Yes! And the Zenith players, Claire and TJ, who've been here with me for almost every single one of these shows. And holy smoke, we've done... I want to go check the numbers, but I think we've done about 50 of them, about a year's worth of them. So it's kind of crazy. But that being said, friends, that's it for all of us here. Anybody want to shout anything random before we go?
Bye.
Yes.
Oh, Elsa.
Yes,
Elsa's taken over.
Lady Rosaline told me, she reminded me in the comments that we also now have a Patreon for Chase Treasure. So please check. Have to actually put patreon.com/Chase Treasure.
Oh, you didn't notice. I cut you off just because I thought it was funny. But
I noticed, I just kept talking.
So I'm sorry, go ahead. Patreon.com/
Chase Treasure.
Chase Treasure, very good. All right. So in that case, there's so much going on. Go check out everybody, dear friends. But one, did anybody not make a toast that wants to make a toast yet? TJ, go ahead, sir.
I have one because you told me we're on YouTube now, so we can curse, and so I can embrace my New Jersey self. Drink up, assholes.
All right, and Nice and simple, based on my overall tagline. I love you, you love me. There is mutual, glorious affection, dear friends. Cheers. Now, friends, if you enjoy the show half as much as I enjoy making it, I enjoy it twice as much as you do, and that's called math. And that being the case, whatever you feel the show is worth, a 1, a 5, a 10, for a 50, I will come and drink in your front garden. It's probably going to be coffee to throw it into my hat. Go to coffee.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare and buy me a cup. Or, speaking of Patreons, go to my Patreon, patreon.com/Shakespeare, and become a Patreon of the arts. Tiers start at $3, go all the way up to $30. And right now, all of the tiers get the same rewards because I want everybody to get the same level of funny and weirdness. Your first reward, if you're a brand new person, is going to be next Friday, free admission to the next installment of Shakespeare's Friday Night Concert Series. The Langers Ball have already performed there. Next week, it is Broadway-style singer Christina Coyer, also from Chase Treasure. But that being the case, on behalf of all of my guests, Fraulein Nelson von Berg, the Zenith Players, the Langers Ball, thank you so very much. Have a great night, everybody, and good night, Seattle.